right, you know what time it is. Live from the Bear Muscle Garage, it's time for Fit Crew. What do we got in store for you today? Let's go ahead and share this on screen. So today we are coming at you with another exciting interval workout. We've got 2-minute AMRAP for 5 rounds of 12 toe to bar, 8 hang power cleans, and as many calories on the bike as you can until the 2 minutes are up. Then we have a 2-minute reset in between rounds. And like you saw last time, we're going to do this. We're going to break each other up in teams and do this real big. The energy is going to be through the roof. And you may be looking at this thinking, I still don't understand what he said. Some of this seems kind of crazy. Don't worry, guys. We're going to warm up really well, and we're going to break it down and go through all the options that will allow you to do this workout or your version of it right where you are, using what you have and doing what you can. But let's go ahead and start this general warm up. Here we go. Let's get some arm circles going back, arm circles back. And as you know, my name is Coach Chris. I am a level 3 CrossFit trainer, which means I've logged thousands of hours over many years, helping many people just like you live their best life through health and fitness. Let's move on to arms across the chest. Hug yourself, love yourself. One of the ways I've been privileged to help you guys live your best life is to understand how fitness fits into your life, to really help you tap into the power of your why. Why do I need fitness in my life? Let's move on to the wrist wave, and let's go ahead and hear from Twin One. Go ahead, say your name, where you're from, and you've dug deep and pulled back the layers of the onion. Why do you need fitness in your life?
Hi, I'm Denise in New York, and I need fitness in my life because it helps me to be able to do whatever I want, whenever I want, as in that could be anything. If I want to have fun with my fitness, if I want to be helpful with my fitness with my friends and my family, I could do that at any given time.
Fun, friends, family, fitness. They all go together. Thank you so much, Twin One, for living that example. Let's go ahead and move on to some high knees. High knees into chest, or if it works better, we could do some high elbows like this. And while we're doing this, let's hear from Mighty Mouse. Go ahead, say your name, where you're from, and why do you need fitness in your life right now?
Hello, hi. My name's Renecia. I'm from Georgia, and so fitness is important to me in my life because it helped me to give me energy. It helped me to be able to move and do the things I need to do. Without fitness, I probably wouldn't have the strength I am today to be able to do whatever I need to do. So by being fitness being in my life and I'm doing it on a regular, it really have changed my life.
And it has certainly enriched ours as well, seeing your journey. So thank you so much, Mighty Mouse. And let's go ahead and move on to some calf raises. Up on the toe, back on the heel, up on the toe, back on the heel. Or if it works better, we can do some wrist extensions. And while we're doing this, let's hear from Deb. Go ahead, say your name, where you're from, and why do you need fitness in your life?
Hi, my name is Deb and I'm from Connecticut. I need fitness in my life because it's very therapeutic for me. So when I'm stressed out or when, even when I'm happy, I like to walk, I like to get things moving and it feels good. And so as we get older in our life and we have different challenges, fitness is always something that we need and something that we could do, whether we're getting up, sitting up, stretching. Fitness is a good thing. So thanks, Coach.
Fitness is a good thing, and you are definitely sticking to it. So thank you so much, Deb, for your consistency and your great example. And let's go ahead and move on to some jumping jacks, or we could do some stepping jacks if we want low impact. And so digging deep, understanding our why is the single most important step in terms of getting unshakable dedication and discipline to stick to this program. And we dig deeper into this and more in the Academy. And the Academy has helped hundreds of our Fit Crew family around the world to really find their most deep-seated motivation and to understand the ins and outs of this program and the habits that we're going after. If any of this sounds interesting, please click that link that's in this video to find out more, or feel free to message me directly for details. Let's go ahead and take a break from this warm-up, guys, and we're going to move on to the activation phase, which is where we're going to do a couple different moves that are going to help us to get specifically ready for today's workout. So the first thing we're going to do today is glute bridges, and let's go ahead and have twin one demonstrate 2 glute bridges for us. And if we are doing this from the seated position, then the glute bridges are going to look like this. So let's everyone join in and let's do 10 glute bridges together. So a couple things to keep in mind. We are laying on our back, pulling the feet in super close to the hips, squeezing those glutes, getting the hips higher and higher each time. And we want to think fast up, hold the top, slow on the way back down. And so good job on these glute bridges. Next, we're going to do some straight leg sit-ups, and let's go ahead and have twin one demonstrate 2 straight leg sit-ups for us. And if we're doing this from the seated position, then those straight leg sit-ups are going to look like this. So let's everyone join in and let's do 10 straight leg sit-ups together. So we are laying on our back, arms behind us, and then we're going to swing those arms for momentum, reaching toward the toes at the top or as close as we can, getting the shoulders in front of the hips. And then we're going to go all the way back. Now, this could be a very challenging core movement for many of us, in which case we could do some single leg raises. Let's go ahead and have twin one demonstrate 2 single leg raises for us. So we're pointing those toes and we're doing 1 leg at a time. And we're going to do 5 on one side, followed by 5 on the other side. And so good job here on these straight leg sit-ups or single leg raises, if that's what we choose to do. Next, we're going to do some V-ups, and let's go ahead and have twin one demonstrate 2 V-ups for us. And if we are doing this from the seated position, we're going to actually try to get even more range of motion, perhaps widening out those legs to the extent possible, and then reaching as far low as we can, possibly getting the palm flat on the ground. And so let's all join in here and let's do 10 V-ups. And so a couple things to keep in mind. We are laying on the ground. We've got those arms back behind us, legs in front of us, pointing those toes. We're taking a deep breath in and reaching toward the toes at the top. Now, it could be that doing this with both legs is a bit hard on that lower back for us, in which case we could try to do the single leg V-up, and let's have twin one demonstrate here. So we're going to reach toward one toe with both hands, alternating legs like this. And if needed, we could even do those single leg raises like we were doing before. But good job here on these V-ups or single leg raises or whatever version that we are choosing to do. Next, we're going to do some good mornings. Let's go ahead and have twin one demonstrate 2 good mornings for us. And if we are doing this from the seated position, then the good mornings are going to look like this. So let's everyone join in and let's do 10 good mornings together. So a couple things to keep in mind. We've got those arms folded across the chest, and we are hinging by sending those hips back, getting a slight bend in the knee until we get that chest to just about parallel. And then we're going to squeeze those glutes until we get all the way back up to a fully standing, locked out position. And then we're going to make sure, of course, that we're getting those shoulders back at the top. Moving nice and slow throughout these 10 reps. So good job here on these good mornings. Next, we're going to do some high knees. And let's go ahead and have twin one demonstrate 2 high knees on each side for us. And if we are doing this from the seated position, we're going to do some alternating forward arm raises like this. So let's everyone join in and let's do 10 high knees on each side. So a couple things to keep in mind. We are marching in place, getting the knee above hip level. And then we are, of course, moving to the level of our comfort here. If we're trying to manage that impact, then of course we're being careful not to go too fast, too hard, getting those feet down to the level of impact that we need. But let's try and get progressively higher with those knees, though. If we can get those knees above the hip level each time, that'd be super awesome, especially if we can go with a nice smooth range of motion here in the warm-up. And so good job here on these high knees. Next, we're going to do some reverse lunges, and let's go ahead and have twin one demonstrate 2 reverse lunges on each leg for us. And if we are doing this from the seated position, then those reverse lunges are going to look like this. So let's everyone join in and let's do 10 total reverse lunges, 5 on each leg. So on the reverse lunge, we are taking a big step back, slightly to the side for stability until that back knee touches the ground. And preferably we have some knee protection on the ground to soften that landing there. But even with that, it could be hard for many of us to get this range of motion, in which case we may choose to do some step downs. And let's go ahead and have Deb demonstrate here. We're actually going to go from a standing position on top of a step riser or something along those lines. And we're going to take turns stepping down and then right back up and then alternating that step down leg. And the other foot doesn't actually have to come off the step riser there, Deb. So we're starting from standing on top of the step riser, step down, right back up, and then other leg, step down, right back up. And this more closely mimics the reverse lunge motion from the step riser position. And so good job here on these reverse lunges or step downs, if that's what we choose to do. Next, what I'd like everyone to do is let's go ahead and grab a broomstick or a mop, or if you're on Team PBC, congratulations, you made it. All the cool kids are getting PBC. So if you don't got one yet, try and figure it out. So with this broomstick in hand, we're going to do some deadlifts, and let's go ahead and have twin one demonstrate 2 deadlifts for us. And if we're doing this from the seated position, then those deadlifts are going to look like this. So let's everyone join in and let's do 10 deadlifts together. So a couple things to keep in mind. At the start of the deadlift, those feet are going to be close together underneath the hips. We're going to have those hips super low, chest is up, shoulders back, and we are looking straight ahead. And we're going to take a deep breath in and drive the ground away until we get to a fully standing locked out position. And then we want to brace ourselves on the way back down as well, taking that deep breath, bracing that core. And so good job here on these deadlifts. And finally, here in the activation phase, we're going to do some clean pulls. But first, twin one is going to show us how we're holding this thing if we're not doing it already. We're doing the hook grip. So we're getting that thumb around. Fingers are over the thumb. And let's go ahead and see 2 reps of the clean pull. And if we are doing this from the seated position, then that clean pull is going to look like this. So let's everyone join in and let's do 10 reps of the clean pull together. So the clean pull is going to start the same way as those deadlifts, except now we're going to add some speed past the knees, starting with those feet close together underneath the hips, hips low, chest up, shoulders back. But as soon as that bar reaches those knees, we're going to glute bridge and shrug. And notice we're not doing anything with the arms. We're not bending those arms whatsoever or pulling. This is still a leg-based thing. We're getting some lift due to the explosion, due to the power of those hips and those legs. And so good job here on these clean pulls. Well, that is it for the activation phase. Now we're going to move on to the movement prep, which is where we're going to practice specifically the 3 moves that we are doing in today's workout. The first move is toes to bar, and toes to bar usually involves a pull-up bar like this, and this is what toes to bar looks like. So as we can see, this is a very high skill movement where we are getting those toes to the bar at the top. And many of us don't have a pull-up bar, so we're actually going to warm up with an at-home modification. That's a good warm-up for the toe to bar, plus a good, of course, substitute, just in case we don't have one. We're going to do some toe to broom. So let's go ahead and grab that broomstick or that PVC that we had earlier. And let's look on as twin 1 demonstrates to toe to broom for us. And if we are doing this from the seated position, then we have that broom, and we're going to be doing those toe to broom like this. Get this angle down so you can see that full range of motion. You saw the top, and let's see the bottom of the motion here as well. So let's all join in and let's do 10 reps of the toe to bar together, or toe to broom. Now, on this toe to broom, it's like those V-ups we were doing before, except now we have an object in hand to mimic the range of motion that we would be doing if we were hanging from the pull-up bar, getting that broom to reach those toes or as close as we can at the top. If we're having an issue getting the broomstick to at least our ankles at the top, then we might want to try some single leg toe to broom. Let's go ahead and have twin 1 demonstrate a couple reps here. And that's going to help us to get more range of motion. And of course, it's a good progression until we get the core strength and the mobility to reach the full range of motion. And if this is still very challenging for us, then we can do those single leg raises that we were doing before. Let's have twin 1 remind us what a couple of those reps look like. We're pointing those toes, getting all the way up, and we would do in the workout 6 on one side followed by 6 on the other side. And so good job here on these toe to broom. And then if you happen to have a pull-up bar, then at this time, what I'd like you to do is hop up to that bar, get the shoulders warmed up by doing some scap pull-ups, doing some hip swings, focusing on getting the chest through, shoulders back, followed by some hanging knee raises until you get as close as you can to the bar. The second move that we're doing in today's workout is hang power cleans. So let's go ahead and grab that broomstick and let's go ahead and have twin 1 demonstrate 2 hang power cleans for us. And if we're doing this from the seated position, then the hang power cleans are going to look like this. So let's everyone join in and let's do 10 hang power cleans together. So a couple things to keep in mind. We've got that hook grip on the bar, of course, And that hang power clean is going to start from about the knee, but we've got the hips back, chest up, shoulders back, and then we are jumping that bar up to the shoulders, flipping those elbows nice and fast, getting them high, and then standing to finish at the top. Now, if this is a lot of jumping and landing for us, then that's fine. We can actually do what's called a muscle clean instead. Let's have twin one demonstrate a couple reps of the muscle clean for us. So same starting position, same finishing position, but without the jump and the land. We're just powering that up with the hips, getting the elbows through, getting the elbows up at the top. And so good job here on these hang power cleans. The third move that we're doing in today's workout is the bike. And what we're talking about specifically here is if we have an air bike, such as an assault air bike or a rogue echo bike. If you happen to have one of these types of bike or any other exercise bike, I'd like you to hop on there right now and do a 30-second high intensity blast just to get the heart going and to get us warmed up for that movement. But most of us don't have these machines. We're the machines. We're going to do an at-home modification for the bike that preserves the stimulus of just getting that heart rate up and moving our bodies, our arms and our legs. We're going to be doing some no-tap shuttle runs today. Gotcha. You probably were expecting something else, but we are doing some no-tap shuttle runs because that's more in line with the intensity that we are looking for and the stimulus that we're looking for. And each shuttle run is going to be 25 feet down and back. And let's go ahead and have twin one demonstrate 2 shuttle runs. And so she's reached the halfway point, turning around, coming back. That was 1. Notice no tap today, but we do have a Kirby, making sure that she's getting the full distance. And there she goes. That was 2 50-foot shuttle runs, 25 feet down and back. Now, if we don't have a 25-foot span of space, we could do these shuttle runs in place by doing 20 high knees. And let's go ahead and see 1 in-place shuttle run. And so she's doing 20 of these high knees. And after each set, we should have some way to keep track, whether that's changing direction like she just did or using the finger counting method. But we want to know how many shuttle runs we're getting done once we get to that point today. And from the seated position, we are going to be doing 20 sets of alternating arm raises. After each set of 20, we clap those hands or use the finger counting method. But once again, no need to tap the ground today. So let's go ahead, everyone, and let's do 5 shuttle runs, whether we're doing the 25 feet down and back, or we're doing the sets of 20 high knees in place. So ideally, let's try to figure out if we have a 25-foot span that we can run down and back. But if we don't have that, we can do these 20 high knees in place. And then, of course, we have the seated variation here. Love the fact that we have such a variety in our Fit Crew family, and we have options for everyone to get a good sweat in and, of course, participate together. Well, now it's ramp up time. If you've been doing this program long enough to earn some badges and you'd like to start adding some weight on that barbell for the hang power clean to do the scaled intermediate or RX weight, then let's start to gradually add some weight, doing about 5 practice hang power cleans at a time, adding a little bit of weight each time until we get to the weight that we want to use for our division. No need to jump straight to a super heavy weight. We've got time for you to do at least 3 to 4 practice sets before we start the clock here. But if we have not been earning badges, or we're just getting back into this after a long time off, then please, let's not add any weight. That super lightweight, that broomstick that we were just using in the warm-up is going to be more than enough for us today. seriously. It's very important that we have the right form and consistency with all our habits, as evidenced by earning that badge, before we've earned the right to add or reintroduce intensity, such as by adding weight or going fast. And whether we're adding weight or not, let's pay close attention to the following checklist. Number one, please make sure your device is fully charged or plugged in so we can get through this whole workout without losing you. Number two, let's grab some water. Let's take a sip. Let's make sure we got our water nearby so we could take a sip as needed all throughout the workout. Number three, I'm going to give everyone a 3, 2, 1, go countdown. And that's how you can synchronize your timer with mine if you choose to use one. Number four, music. Super important, especially today. It's going to be some high intensity 2-minute rounds, and we want at least a good 5 fight songs that are going to really push us and help us do our best. So what's on your playlist? I guarantee it's way better than my playlist. That's why you should be listening to your playlist. You can blast your music as loud as you want, as long as you can still hear me helping you throughout the workout. And lastly, how are we keeping track of these rounds? This is, once again, a season where we're trying out different formats, some formats that you may be used to if you've been doing the additional workouts in the program, such as Throwdown Tuesday, but nonetheless, the counting today is going to get kind of crazy. So let's really make sure we understand what we're doing. Let's make sure we understand where we are and some type of system to keep track of things. The best way to do that is having the workout written down close by. So if you're a teacher's pet like Mighty Mouse, first to the screen, and then we've got Double Trouble over there, Devin Bubbles, but very beautiful handwriting on that whiteboard. And then we've got Twin One. Let's go ahead and take a teacher's pet picture just to show how prepared you are. Teacher's pet picture in 3, 2, 1. Awesome. I'm going to bring the workout back on screen one more time, and then we'll get going. So in just about a minute, we're going to start this timer, and we're about to do 2-minute AMRAP for 5 rounds, meaning in 2 minutes, we're going to do 12 toe to bar, 8 hang power cleans, and then as many calories on the bike as we can get until the 2 minutes are up. And then we're going to rest for 2 minutes. And we're going to repeat this process again until we've done a total of 5 rounds. Now, for most of us doing this at home, in those 2 minutes, we're going to do the 12 toe to broom, the same 8 hang power cleans, and then as many no tap shuttle runs as we can until the 2 minutes are up. And then we're going to rest 2 minutes. And then to make this really exciting and to do this in Throwdown Tuesday style, we're actually going to do this in 2 waves. And so we've got our broadcast crew here divided up into 2 waves. And if you're doing this, for instance, in the same space as someone else, I recommend you have one person go in wave 1 while the other person rests, and then the other person go in wave 2 while the first person rests. And we're going to go back and forth until each has done 5 total rounds with their 2-minute rest in there. And the only thing we're scoring here is the amount of calories you get on that bike or the amount of shuttle runs that you get done after you've done the buy-in of those 12 toe to bar or, toast to broom and 8 hang power cleans. So your score is going to be the total amount of calories or the total amount of runs you get done in each of these 5 rounds after we've done the 12 toe to broom, 8 hang power cleans, and these are 2-minute rounds with 2-minute rest in between. So if you are good to go, give me a thumbs up over here. If you're still a bit confused, then I suggest you just go in wave 2 and you just watch wave 1, and then it'll make more sense. But in our broadcast crew here, we've got Twin One, who's going to be going in wave 1, and we've got Deb, who's going to be going in wave 1. And we got our cheerleaders, Bubbles and Mighty Mouse, who are going to be cheering and then seeing what they're about to do after the 2 minutes are done. So I'm going to give us a 10-second countdown, and then I will highlight twin 1 to get us going. So here we go, guys. For 2 minutes, we've got 12 toe to broom, 8 hang power cleans, and then as many no tap shuttle runs as we can. How many runs are we going to get? Let's find out. Starting in 10 seconds. Let's get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. And we are off. And we got twin 1 on these 12 toe to broom. We got Deb doing the single leg toe to broom. And we got Mighty Mouse and Bubbles cheering on. You can unmute.
You got this, guys. You got it.
You can unmute yourselves. Let's hear the cheers.
You got this, Deb. Got this twin 1.
And twin 1 done with those 12 toe to broom. And notice how she's going to lock out the bar before doing the 8 hang power cleans. That's an important detail. We want all 8 of these reps to be from the hang. So she hits that deadlift.
I got this.
That's not bad like that.
And Deb is now joining on these hang power cleans. And the idea is to hit all 8 in a row without having to put the bar down. And now we got twin 1 going off on these shuttle runs. Down and back. That was 1.
Got this.
Followed by Kirby. Bonus points. Down and back. That is 2. And we got Deb on these shuttle runs. The in-place shuttle runs. This is now your score. Keep track of how many shuttle runs you're getting. This is the only thing we're counting across these 5 rounds. And just like that, we got Mighty Mouse and Bubbles about to get going here in 30 seconds. So let's get your mind right. Getting ready for your wave here. Hey, Deb, you can keep going, Deb. You can keep going. 20 more seconds. Yeah. 20 more seconds for Deb. We just got to get Bubbles to get ready to go. Win 1. Still running. 10 more seconds.
20. Oh, I got 7.
And 3, 2, 1. And wave 2. We got Bubbles going here, and we got Deb cheering her on. We got Mighty Mouse.
All right, guys.
He's toe to broom. That's going to be 12 of these.
Right here.
And we got twin 1 now turning into cheer.
Go Mighty Mouse. Go Bubbles.
All right, guys.
This, guys.
Yes. Bye, Bubbles.
After 12 reps there, we now got Bubbles getting up, about to do the 8 unbroken hang power cleans. And so let's get that bar up into the hang, and then boom. 8.
Yes.
Pop those hips, flip those elbows. Mighty Mouse as well.
All
Getting
right, guys.
8 power cleans, and then about to head off on these shuttle runs.
You got this, girl. Too easy. That looks too
So
easy.
far,
You got this.
everyone is hitting the mark. Everyone's
Nice job.
Getting
Nice job.
done.
Nice job.
in just about a minute time, leaving just about a minute for these shuttle runs. This is your score here. Mighty Mouse is off.
Go Mighty Mouse.
Choosing to do the 50-foot shuttle run. So 25 foot down, 25 foot back. Let's see how many Bubbles can get. And let's cheer them on, guys. Let's cheer
Oh,
them on.
Bubbles.
But let's also get ready.
Mouse.
One about to go in 20 seconds.
All
Deb
right,
about to
all
begin in
right.
20 seconds. So let's get ready. Bubbles sneaking out another shuttle run there. 10 seconds. Kirby looking for his cameo.
Hold on a second, Paul.
2, 1. And wave one, round two.
Oh, get it down.
Herbie enjoying the view.
Get
And we got
it
yeah,
down, get it down. Thanks.
recovering but cheering on. Mighty Mouse recovering but cheering on. And we are on round two here.
You got this, guys.
12 of these toe to broom, and then
Get it.
8 unbroken hang power cleans.
Go,
Lock
go,
it
Steve.
at the
Go
first.
down. Go, Steve. Go down.
And here we go. Fast hips, fast flip, getting those elbows nice and high each time. Nice, good cycle rate there.
You got this, twin one.
Arms, bottom.
Dab.
Woo. Get it, girl, get it.
Off hang power cleans. And swing one. Back on it. On these shuttles. One.
Got this, dab.
That was 2, and here we go.
Got this, twin one.
Malani.
We are on this.
On the bonus.
We are doing this, guys. Deep into round two.
Got this.
We got our cheerleaders, but our cheerleaders should be ready to go. Just like that. It's almost your turn again in 20 seconds. So Bubbles cheering on. Bubbles getting ready to go in about 15 seconds. Deb finishing off some shuttle runs. Let's see if we can match our score each round or even get better each round. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And here we go. Now, on round two, Mighty Mouse on round two.
Nice
And
up here.
Sky.
Right,
Go Mighty Mouse.
Super excited. 2 minutes on, 2 minutes rest, and cheering.
Go Bubbles.
Everyone flying through these toe to broom, flying through these hang power cleans, all 8 unbroken.
Get it.
So Bubbles remembering to lock out that deadlift first, and then boom, going for all 8 hang power cleans.
Here you go. Get it, Bubbles.
Let's cheer them on, guys.
Get it,
Come on.
Right, guys.
Mighty Mouse. Too easy, Mighty Mouse. Too easy.
Finishing off, I agree. Way too easy. Okay, stay still. Moving that, then moving those arms. And we got Bubbles finishing off the 8, and then about to take off on shuttle runs. And there goes Bubbles, taking off.
Come on, Bubbles. There you
All the
go.
way down, all the way back.
Bubbles are light and airy. That's what you look like. Light and airy.
Light and airy. You're light and
Guess what?
airy.
Wave 1, get ready to go again in about 15 seconds.
Oh, I see.
By in a blink of an eye. Just by in the blink of an eye. 10 more seconds. We are getting ready here. 3, 2, 1, and wave 1. We're now on round 3, hitting these 12 toe to broom. Deb on these 12 toe to broom. If it goes so fast. If you're not careful, you'll miss it.
Good job, good job.
Here, guys. Let's hear the cheers. Let's hear the
Got
cheers.
this.
Get it out of that.
On that bar. Mighty
Get
fast.
it out of
Cheer
that.
on.
Get it.
You got this, guys. You got it.
Bubbles about to hit that bar. Got no time to waste.
You got this.
And then
Got
Twin
this one.
taking off on some runs. She's been consistently buying herself a little minute each time on these runs.
Get it, Coach D. Go, Denise.
You got this, twin one. Got
Yeah,
this, Deb. Got this.
That bar.
Back. Watch your feet, baby.
And Deb now deciding to do the 25-foot down and back, the 50-foot shuttle runs. Good stuff.
Got this.
Go, Dad. Go, Dad. Go, Dad. Go, Dad. Go, Dad.
You know, party like an interval party.
You got this.
And just like
Get it, Coach D.
cheerleaders, get ready to go. Mighty Mouse is going to be going up in 25 seconds. Bubbles going to be starting in 20 seconds.
Get it, Dad. Get it.
Let's
girl.
get
it.
ready.
There's no joke, ain't it? I know. Get it, Coach D.
10 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1. And we've got Bubbles now starting on these 12 total rooms. Mighty Mouse on the 12 total
You
room.
do it on the side. 2 plus 6. You have to.
A few minutes is starting to seem shorter and shorter on that rest.
In between
Longer and
those.
longer on the work, shorter and shorter on the rest. Right, guys?
Yeah,
Woo-hoo.
girls.
But we are
Get
moving.
it.
Snatching that waist, girls. Snatching that waist.
Woo!
Snatching that core.
And coming straight from the total broom onto these hang power cleans.
All right.
And let's pop and flip
Right, Mighty
and
Mouse. Mighty Mouse. Mighty Mouse looking good.
Get it. Bubble it up. Bubble it up.
boom. Jump, sit, stand, jump, sit, stand, hitting all 8 unbroken. That's what we're going for each of these rounds.
Nice.
There goes Mighty Mouse. Making it look too easy.
On some shuttle runs.
Woo-hoo, Mighty Mouse.
You got this. Get it, girl.
We are
Almost done.
doing
Almost
it.
done. Almost finished.
Get it, Bubbles.
Mighty Mouse on these runs,
All right, Mighty Mouse.
about to take off.
Bubbles. Being light and airy, Bubbles. There you go.
Energy through the
You got
roof
this,
here.
Mama. Oh, wait, Mama.
Just like that, wave 1, get ready for this next round in 15 seconds. Gonna be coming up on round 4.
Wow.
Woo. You can rest in just about 5 seconds here, Bubbles. Let's get ready to go. 3, 2, 1. And here we go. Wave 1, starting round 4. We got twin 1. We got Deb. Now, round 4 is a super important round. It's not quite the last one, but we are close to it. We need to lose focus if we're not careful. So let's stay the course. Hopefully, we're getting the same amount of runs each round, keeping it at least close to.
Get it, Dad. Get it.
And there goes one
Oh, God.
on these 8 hang power cleans. Keep it close.
Thank you.
Get those arms
That's good,
working
Mom.
at them
That's
every
good.
single time. Super cycle weight.
It's on 8.
And she is taking off already
You
on
got
the
this, twin one. You
runs.
got this. You got this, Deb.
And we got Deb doing some weight on these hang power cleans.
You got this.
But let's remember the score is the runs here. So we're getting through these so that we can blast off on the runs.
Woo! Pretty good.
You got this, twin one.
Getting down, getting back. We got our cheering squad here. Let's
You got this. You got this.
We got them, baby.
Deb on these runs. Bubbles cheering on, but Bubbles also getting ready to go in 20 seconds. So it's win 1. Super consistent here.
Get it, Jess. Get it.
Second,
Go, one, go.
Amos getting ready. Bubbles, get ready. And 3, 2, 1. And we got Bubbles starting round 4. We got Mighty Mouse starting round 4. 12 total power cleans, as many shuttle runs as we can. All the sweat, all the energy.
Yeah, Mighty Mouse.
Let's hear from our cheer squad. Let's hear
Mighty Mouse.
from
Nice form, girl.
Good job. Nice.
Nice. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh,
Very nice.
oh, nice. Yeah, Mighty Mouse. Yes. I want to do this too.
Bubbles.
Oh, she put some weight on that.
Wait on this round. Let's keep that hitting that jump, hitting that flip. Getting all 8 in a row. Our score is the runs.
Get it, girl.
So let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
We're challenging ourselves. Go, Mighty Mouse, go.
Go, Mighty Mouse.
Nice. Nice here.
Need to get her
These 8,
some weight.
we are taking off. We're
Get
about
it, get
to
it.
runs.
Woo.
Get it, Bubbles.
It's all in your mind. It's all in your mind. You know that. Woo.
Doing what we can. Mighty Mouse putting that bar down, getting it done. Bubbles getting ready to run.
Going fast.
Let's go. Let's go. Wave 1. Let's get ready for the last round in 20 seconds here. Last round coming up. But Mighty Mouse finishing off. Bubbles finishing off. Deb getting ready to start in 10 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Last round. Best round. Let's do this.
Go, girl.
We got twin 1 on this one. We've got Deb for this last round. And we got high energy cheering going on.
You got this. You got this.
Quad.
You got this twin 1. You got this down.
Picking up that bar for the last time.
You got this.
8 gang power cleans like it's nothing. And here we go. Last set of shuttle runs. Let's see if we can get the most here. There's nothing left after this. Let's
You got this.
get the tank. Keep it all on the floor. We got Deb
You got this down.
finishing off with that
You got
bar.
this. You can do it.
Let's see if we can get the most shuttle runs this round, Deb. And she is heading off. Let's get the most shuttle
You got this
runs.
twin 1.
Win 1 like a machine. Deb going down, Deb going back. Let's hear from our
You
cheering
got
squad.
this. Yes.
Go, Deb. Go, Denise. Go, Deb.
So, and then wave 2, you guys are coming up on your last round in 20 seconds.
Go,
20
Deb.
more
Go, Denise.
seconds.
Go, Deb. Go, Denise. Go,
Let's
Deb.
get
Go,
ready.
Denise.
And 3, 2, 1. And last round here for Bubbles and Mighty Mouse.
All right,
This
guys.
is the
Right here.
last round here. Wave 1, you are done. And all you got left is
Nice.
wave 2.
Nice form.
We are leaving it all on the floor here.
Get it.
Getting these 12. Moving on to our last 8 on the bar.
Oh my God.
Popping, flipping, standing, and there we go.
2. You got this.
Nice.
3.
Very nice form.
We got Mighty Mouse on this bar for the last time. Bubbles on this bar for the last time. And then they're going to need all the cheering to get through this last round of shuttle runs.
Come on, come on.
Them to get the most.
Nice. Woo-hoo, we're up.
All right. Come on.
So off we go.
Last round, fast round. Last round, fast round. There's the last.
That is
Give it all you got.
super fast, super sweaty.
There you go.
All the cheering. Let's hear from Twin One and
Right.
Kirby over there.
Come on, girls. Last round, fast round.
Last 20 seconds.
Ooh, almost done. Almost
Another run.
done.
Let's get another run. Let's get another one.
Check that out. All I see is blurred. She's going
10
so
more
fast.
seconds.
Nice, Kia. Doing good, doing good. Almost done.
Good job.
And 3, 2, 1, time. Oh man, craziness. Let's get a 5 from Devin Bubbles over there. Yeah, slap hands. Go ahead. You guys were good teammates. All right. Well, I'll tell you, that was some super high energy. That was craziness. But now, guess what? We're at the best part of the workout, which is the cool down stretch. And this stretch is super important to help us fight soreness, increase flexibility, so we can come back day after day, staying consistent and committed. So the first stretch we're going to do today is the seal stretch. And that's going to be where we're laying on the ground and we are pushing up like this, letting those hips sink into the ground. Or if this is hard on the wrists, we could do this off the elbow like this. And if we're doing this from the seated position, we're going to get those arms up and pull back like this. And while we're doing this, let's reflect on the workout. Let's hear some high-low buffalo. So, high. What is one thing you feel you did well in the workout today? Low. What is something you want to do better the next time it shows up? And buffalo. What is something that surprised you about the workout today? While we're thinking about that, let's switch here. Let's go from the seal into the frog. So we're getting those hips back, knees out to the side, opening up those hips like this. And while we're doing this, let's hear from Deb and Bubbles. Bubble, double trouble. What was your guys' high-low buffalo? If we're doing this from the seated position, we are getting the hands down to the shoulder blades and pulling back like this.
So my high was the toe to bar because I got toe to ankle and it was pretty good. So I was just like, go Debbie, go Debbie. That was good. My low were the shuttle runs. I was trying to run and yeah, and it was, I don't know, I just felt older than I was. I was running like I was 80 and I don't want to say that. Oh, don't forgive me. I was running. Okay, so and my buffalo was just having a good time. I didn't know I was gonna have such a great time. My high is also having my bestie here with me.
I love buffalo. So high was definitely the toe to bar. So I think consistently I was able to get it to my ankles, a little bit past my ankles each time. So definitely a high for me. I am working really hard on my core. The low, I guess I'll say shuttle runs. They do get you winded, but it also is my buffalo to be able to do them every round. That's so really good. Awesome wild coach. And this was amazing doing it in shifts of 1 and 2. Absolutely amazing. I totally enjoyed that.
And yes, that's definitely something we're going to be seeing a whole lot more this season. It gives it the vibe of Throwdown Tuesday. For those who haven't been doing Throwdown Tuesday, this is what you're missing out on. So really hope to see you guys on more Throwdown Tuesday style workouts, but so glad that you were able to be here today. Let's go ahead and switch to supine twist. So we're going to get one knee into the chest and we're going to twist and we're going to pull down with the opposite hand like this. And while we're on this side, let's hear from Mighty Mouse. And if we're doing this from the seated position, then we're going to twist toward the right, holding on to whatever we need to. But what is your high-low buffalo, Mighty Mouse?
My high was the hang power clean. I didn't have a low, but my buffalo, every time Coach Diva said more weight, I would lose count, but I'm gonna work out to get more weight on the bar. But it was a good workout.
And once again, we say this because we love you, Mighty Mouse. We know how strong you are, and if it looks like you got flustered or lost count or anything like that, it didn't seem like that to us. You stayed in control and did what you had to do, and so good job there, Mighty Mouse. And let's go ahead and hit supine twist on the other side. We got the other knee into the chest, and we are twisting, pulling down like this. And while we're on this side, let's hear from twin one. And if we're doing this from the seated position, we're now twisting toward the left, holding on to whatever we need to. But what is your high-low buffalo twin one?
So my high was the hang power cleans. The low was the toe-to bar. And the buffalo was, I like this workout. It's really fun. Like Bubble said, to switch out and cheer each other on. It is like a throwdown Tuesday. I really enjoyed it. It was fun.
And you definitely brought that energy each and every interval. So thank you so much, twin one. Well, that's our WOD, that's our stretch, that's our high-low buffalo. You know what's left. That sweaty selfie. Because does this count if we don't take that selfie? Let's flex on the camera here, guys, and let's take this selfie. Sweaty selfie in 3, 2, 1. And crazy face. And let's go ahead and put the fists in the middle for the cheer. On 3, 2 claps, fit crew. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Fit crew. Thank you guys so much. If you enjoyed this program, then please give this channel a subscribe, a like, and a share. Thank you very much, and see you next time.